Okay, so my sunglasses all nice and straight?
Yep.
I guess.
Cool.
You look as cute as ever, Tim.
Oh, thanks.
Cute as a button, bitch.
That's not what I was saying, but
Thanks.
no problem, Tim. Anything to boost your ego.
Well, you know, I try to.
It can't get any bigger. We're just making sure it doesn't deflate.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Weekly Wednesdays for new comic books coming out on... Damn it. Well, and you can...
March 7th.
March 7th.
And that's why you pay on him.
Isn't that what you said? That's why we have him?
Yep.
It might be why you have it.
He's the human calendar.
So he can...
I looked at my phone, Louis. I didn't look at that on
That is close enough to a human calendar as you can get.
Oh
Tim,
boy.
I don't know if this is cover B or cover C.
All right. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Weekly Wednesdays for new comic books coming out on March 7th, 2018.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Weekly Wednesdays. And as you can tell with that sound of the horn, you know for a fact that we are entering the first Wednesday of the month, which means what?
Purge box is opening.
Purge box is opening. The Purge box is open. So once a month, yes. So we are entering. So today is the first Wednesday of the month. So that means the Purge box opens, and there are some gems in there actually. I took a look at it as well. Louis took a look at it. Eugenio took a look at it.
I did not take a look at it.
Eugenio hasn't taken a look at it, he says. Christian hasn't taken a look at it. No one has taken a look at it yet, except for me. So essentially the purge box is open. So again, you guys know the drill. First come, first serve. Everything in that box is 50% off. So I suggest getting here early, or try to get here as early as you can, or possibly in your lunchtime, depending what you want to do. Another thing I want to mention is that, as you guys possibly have seen already, we uploaded our new show called Tuesday's Roundup, or Tuesday Roundup. Tuesday Roundup is essentially we're taking everything from the first part of Weekly Wednesday, so there's no more news. So Weekly Wednesday should only take about 15-20 minutes tops to do, instead of 30 minutes to 40 minutes at one point. That's insane. So every Tuesday, it's going to be a weekly show. Every Tuesday at 11 a.m. we will definitely be uploading Tuesday Roundup, where we definitely give you all the news, the events happening at the store, the specials that we have, if we have any signings coming in, all those good things in there. So definitely go ahead and click on the link after this video. There's going to be a link for Tuesday Roundup in there, and you can definitely see what the news are. I'm not going to mention what the news are right now, so just so that we can progress along in here, because the main reason why we have it is so that we don't have to drag this whole this part of Weekly Wednesday. So go ahead and click on that link below. Not link below, but on the very last part of this video, and it'll take you to Tuesday Roundup. So, but one thing that we do want to mention, if you guys watch the Tuesday Roundup, is that we have one news for you for Action Comics 1000. So we are taking pre-orders for Action Comics 1000 starting today, Wednesday. We're taking pre-orders, so everything that you're going to be seeing on that video, we're taking pre-orders starting today. But the special that I mentioned on that video is that for Action Comics 1000, if you do the pre-orders, what you're looking at is that you will receive 20% off the Superman Man of Steel special number 1, as well as the Action Comics special number 1 when it comes out. So keep in mind, if you do pre-order for Action Comics 1000, you do receive those two, Superman special number 1 at 20% off, as well as the Action Comics special number 1 at 20% off as well. With that being said,
How about the sunglasses?
So for everyone who's wondering, and Eugenio, I'm assuming that's Eugenio who said that.
Yes, it is, Tim.
So the sunglasses, like I mentioned earlier, is that I'm gonna be popping these sunglasses when the bags in my eyes are a little bit kind of large, like a bulldog wise, right?
Sorry for punching you, Tim.
Yep. So, well, are those?
Let's give you a black eye. Stop lying.
Yeah. So Lewis gave me a black eye, so I don't want you guys to take a look at it. As you guys know, Lewis is the star of our YouTube channel.
He dared me.
I made fun of his show, and he got mad, so he punched me in the eye. So
I was
no.
all deep on his ass.
He went all diva on me, so he's superstar now. So, but essentially, what ended up happening is that I have a little bit bag in my eyes. I didn't get that much sleep last night, so I'm not pleasant to look at. More than before, I guess. More horrible than before. So more than usual, yeah. So that's the story there. But with that being said, let's get through all these books. So now we're gonna get through all the books in here. We usually start with the trade paperbacks and hardcover, but something special happened today. There is no trade paperback and hardcovers that came along, but there is a whole bunch of independent comic books that came out this week, more than actually DC and Marvel itself. So we want to get through all of them. There's gonna be a whole set of them, and then there's gonna be what is that, at least 4 or 5 number ones?
At least 5.
At least five number one. So we're gonna get started with Star Wars Adventures. This is Star Wars Adventures number 7. Here is one of the number ones that I was mentioning earlier. This is Rick and Morty presents The Vindicators number 1. Here is I Hate Fairland number 17. Here is the uncensored version of I Hate Fairland, and Image is actually releasing a lot of these variant covers that a lot of people may like. This is actually a wraparound cover. There are a few books that actually has that we're carrying this week that has a wraparound cover. This is the wraparound version cover of I Hate Fairland number 17. Elseworld number 5. Deja Thoris, this is number 2, and here is the Deja Thoris number 2 variant cover as well. Rasputin, the Voice of the Dragon, this is number 5. Koshi the Deathless, this is number 3 of 6. Van Helsing and Robin Hood, this is number 3. Here is the Van Helsing and Robin Hood number 3 variant cover as well. Here is the Wicked and Divine number 34. This is one of the this is the first cover. Here is the second cover, and finally here is one of those wraparound cover as well. So I'm just gonna unwrap it a little bit here. This is one of the wraparound cover. Here is by popular demand. This is Shadow Batman number 6. The Shadow Batman number 6 variant cover, and here is another Shadow Batman variant cover as well. Here is an awesome Ghostbuster annual number. Well, actually, this is number 1. Yeah, so this is the IDW Ghostbuster. This is the first cover in here. It actually feels and looks like a graphic novel because this is a giant size. So there's about, if I have to guess, there's more than 80 pages in here. So this is the Ghostbusters annual, and here is the variant cover for the Ghostbusters annual as well. Bloodshot Salvation, this is number 7. Here is the Bloodshot Salvation number 7 variant cover as well, and here is the third cover. Extremity, this is number 12, and again here is the Extremity number 12 variant cover. Again, it is one of those wraparound cover as well. The Walking Dead New World Order, this is number 177. This is 3 of 6. Now we're going to be moving on to the number ones that's the most demanded, actually the most requested number ones this week for Image. This is Prism Stalker. Prism Stalker number 1. The Green Hornet returns. This is Green Hornet number 1 as well from Dynamite. Here is the Green Hornet number 1 variant cover, and here is the Green Hornet number 1 variant cover again. Here's another one that is based out of the most popular, one of the most popular franchise. This is Assassin's Creed Origins number 1. Now with these books in here as well, they're incorporating the video game aspect to it. So when you purchase one of these, it actually comes with a code that gives you an extra arsenal, I would say. Dr. Star and the Kingdom of Lost Tomorrows. This is number 1. Here is the Spider King number 1 as well. And here is the Spider King number 1 variant cover. Now I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen the news and seen this around. Here is a brand new number 1 from Jeff Lemire. If you guys know Jeff Lemire, he's currently writing the Terrifics with DC Comics, and he's done work with Scott Snyder as well, and Greg Capullo. He did Reborn with. This is a new one. This is a new one from him from Image Comics. This is Gideon Falls number 1, and here is the Gideon Falls number 1 variant cover as well. Here is a little bit different actually. This is not a magazine. This is actually a comic book. If you open it up, that's what it looks like right there. So this is actually another number 1 from IDW. This is The Highest House number 1. So don't be mistaken, this is a comic book. This is not a magazine, but I will tell you, we don't have a big enough bag and board for this, so fortunately we're not going to be bag and boarding this book here. And here is the this is the most anticipated independent title that I've actually noticed in a while, and it is coming from Robert Kirkman. This is his brand new one. I haven't seen any hype. I haven't seen a hype like this since Outcast came out. So this is Oblivion Song number 1. So again, this is Robert Kirkman's new title. So definitely, if you want to get one of these, go ahead and give us a call now and let us know to reserve this for you so you can pick it up today. Now moving on to the Marvel portion of our show, and this is a brand new one for True Believers. This is True Believer number 1, Venom versus Spider-Man. As you guys can see, the cover itself looks very familiar. This is actually taken from Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man number 300. Funny enough, guess what we have in the store? The original copy of Spider-Man 300. So if you want to pick this up, you're more than welcome to. This is only $1. Or if you want to pick up Spider-Man 300, the original one, you can pick that up too as well. How much are we selling it for?
Is there a price tag?
I don't know.
250.
I would say just come in and then you can find out how much we're selling the original copy for. Here's another True Believers. This is Star Wars Lando number 1. Now, keep in mind, there is a Lando, a brand new Lando comic book coming out in May. It's called All or Nothing. Keep a close watch on our Tuesday's roundup and see if we are going to be doing a pre-order for that comic book as well. And next up for the new releases, this is Star Wars number 44. And here is a prelude to the movie. If you guys are going to go out and watch that movie here, this is the Ant-Man and the Wasp. This is the prelude to the movie. This is one of 2. Rogue and Gambit Ring of Fire continues. This is number 3. And here is another new one from Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is number 238. This is Sinister Six Reborn. The Midnight King Returns storyline continues in Black Bolt number 11. And for some reason, this title has been blowing up. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe I should ask these guys. This is Rise of the Black Panther number 3.
Because it's good.
Or maybe because it's Lewis's show who rated it. How many chickens was it? Nope. Just go watch the show. I think it was the show. I think it was episode 3.
I think I read it.
He forgot what his rating was. Up next is Captain America Out of Time storyline. This continues the Out of Time storyline. This is number 699. The Poison X storyline concludes. This is Venom Poison X number 163. Here is X-Men Gold number 23. This starts the Cruel and Unusual Part 1 storyline. Here is another awesome art for X-Men Red. This is X-Men Red number 2 featuring Nightcrawler. Doctor Strange Damnation continues. This is number 2. And here is the Doctor Strange Damnation number 2 variant cover as well. A huge handful of you guys asked for it and demanded it, so we ordered it for you guys. Here is the Avengers No Surrender number 679 second printing. The second printing is actually not bad. Definitely something you want to pick up if you're trying to get into the No Surrender storyline. Speaking of No Surrender, this continues on the story. This is number 683. This is part 9, and one of the most anticipated titles for this week. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 797, Go Down Swinging storyline. So this continues on the Red Goblin storyline. So this is actually a very key issue, solely because it actually further gives you some sort of an origin story for the Red Goblin. This is actually being built as the introduction. There's still a heavy debate either in 795 and 796, whether that's the Red Goblin's first appearance. But what's for sure is that this is a key issue for his introduction. Here is the Amazing Spider-Man 797 variant cover as well. And finally, here is the big storyline for the months to come for Marvel. This is the Infinity Countdown number 1. So if you guys have the Adam Warlock and you've also had the previous Infinity Countdown, those are the preludes. So think of it kind of like Dark Knight's Metal. Those are the 2 preludes, and this is the main storyline here. This is the Infinity Countdown number 1. Now moving on to DC Comics. They also have a big release this week. Not as big as the Independent. The Independent release was huge. It's like bigger than DC and Marvel itself. I mean, like, we love Independent in this store, but that's like a lot of number 1s in there. That's a lot of key issues for Independent. So I don't want to backtrack, but definitely give us a call and reserve your spot for those Independent. Pick them up today before they're all gone. Now moving on to the DC section of our show. We're going to start off with the Jetsons. This is number 5 of 6. Vain Conquest. This is number 10. Harley and Ivy meets Betty and Veronica. This is Archie Comics number 6 of 6. This is the end of the Harley and Ivy crossover with Betty and Veronica. And with the end of the crossover also deserves an awesome art. This is the variant cover. This is drawn by Jay Lee. Bombshell United. This is number 13. Now that the Milk Wars is over, Young Animals get to do their whole reboot, would you say?
Nah.
It's not a reboot, is it?
Like a start for them.
Like a fresh start. Like a fresh start for the Young Animals. As you guys know,
They found a new home.
As you guys know, Shay the Changing Girl was in the Young Animals line before the Milk Wars. Now that the Milk Wars is over, this is Shay the Changing Woman number 1. And here is the Shay the Changing Woman variant cover as well. Snagglepuss. This is number 3. And here is the Snagglepuss exit stage left number 3 variant cover as well. The Wildstorm number 12. And here is the Wildstorm number 12 variant cover as well. Injustice 2 number 21. The Angry Bird storyline for Harley Quinn continues at number 39. And here is the awesome Frank Cho variant cover for number 39 Harley Quinn as well. Nightwing number 40. And here is the Nightwing number 40 variant cover as well. Deathstroke number 29. Green Arrow number 38. And here is the Green Arrow number 38 variant cover as well. Green Lanterns number 42. And here is the Green Lanterns number 42 variant cover as well. Batman Hunted by the Justice League. This is Batman number 42. And here is the Batman number 42 variant cover as well. Superman number 42. And here is an awesome Superman number 42 variant cover as well. The Justice League Lost storyline continues. Here is an awesome throwback cover for Justice League. This is Justice League number 40. Here is the Justice League number 40 variant cover as well. And finally, the big release for this week. Here is Batman White Knight. This is number 6 of 8. And here is the Batman White Knight number 6 of 8 variant cover as well. So now that we have that out of the way, no news. See, this is how fast Weekly Wednesday should have been. just because there was no more news. The news is on Tuesdays now. So again, once again, all the news and all everything to get you caught up in the store and what's going on in the comic book community, in the comic book world, it's going to be your only home on Tuesdays now at 11 a.m. It is called Tuesdays Roundup. Everything that you need to know what's coming up, any new releases, as well as pre-orders that you can definitely make. It's all on Tuesdays now. So it's already, the first episode is already uploaded. You can definitely check them out on the link after this show. Do you guys have anything else?
Do a flip.
I just did a flip. Like, I did a flip and he didn't see it. You didn't see me do a flip. I already did a flip.
It's because Tim is part of the Yakuza, so he gained magic ninja powers.
So apparently I'm part of the Yakuza gang right now. I don't know why. And I have magic powers. I know that Lewis did a flip. Lewis, you've done a flip, right?
Lewis did a triple backflip just now.
See, there you go. So if you guys want, rewind. I'm sorry, skip backwards on this video. You'll see.
Yeah, you gotta watch the video from the beginning, but put it at like 0.5 speed.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
0.25 speed. You gotta watch it really slow. Really
yeah,
quick.
you have to slow it down. He did that flip really quickly.
And we don't know exactly where it is in the video, so you have to watch all of it.
Yeah, so you have to watch all of it. It's
Twice.
somewhere there. That's the only way that's gonna appear.
No. We just,
If you do it
gotta watch it
twice.
twice just in case you don't see it the first time.
Okay.
Right?
True. So that's pretty much it for today. Yeah, so that's what Weekly Wednesday looks like. Essentially, we're going back to our roots on Weekly Wednesday, when it only takes about 10 to 15 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes, and that's it. Once again, if you guys have any questions, give me a call. Give Christian a call over there. Eugenio's here too as well, as you guys can see. And as always, Lewis is here too as well. Lewis, you take phone calls too, right?
No.
Okay, there you go. So
two phone calls.
So he takes phone calls all the time. So if you guys want to call and just say, I just want to say hi to Lewis, you are more than welcome to. Lewis, they're just going to call and say hi to you. There you go. So you guys are more than welcome to. But if you guys have anything else, definitely let us know. Give us a call. Again, today is the Purge Day. So definitely first come, first serve in the Purge. Just let us know that you want to take a look at the Purge box. Everything there is 50% off. But with that being said, again, go click on the link. It's either going to be right here and right here. Like right here, or right there, somewhere there. It's going to be somewhere there. Until then, I will see you guys next week, and enjoy your books. Bye.